Hello. We're doing more Skyrim again, but again, we got to make a new character because we died last time. So let's get started over again. Um, so last time we died horribly twice, and this time we'll probably die horribly again.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of
Um,
Windhelm. It has been an honor, Jarl
but
of
I'm hoping for the best.
Ralof of Riverwood.
Um,
Lokir of Rorikstead. No, I'm
I'm
not
gonna
able. You
bring
can't
up
do this.
a uh
Halt!
random number generator on my phone so I can
Archers!
roll my own dice.
Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward.
Random number 1 through 10.
Who are you?
All right. So, we're going to start at Argonian, and we got 10. So, we are making a Wood Elf this time. Okay. Now, we're just going to immediately finish it because I don't need to care what he looks like. Who has time for that? Okay, and a Wood Elf, they're like archers. So, we're going to go with the archer and thieving route. Sneaky archer. So, we're going to go daggers and archers. Just straight ranger. Now I need to think of a Yu-Gi-Oh card that's an archer. Looking that up too. Hold on. But preferably one from like the original, you know. Hmm. There's the Amazoness archer. Hmm. This is rough. There's the only one I can find is the Amazoness archer, so we're gonna go with that. But that's such a lame name. But that's fine. Okay, where was that? Was that in body or yeah? Okay. Well, Tiger Axe wasn't much better. Um, oh, it's just, is it Amazon or Amazoness? There's two. We're just gonna go with Amazon Archer. And, except, oh, I hit cancel. Dang it.
Not many wood elves would choose to come alone to Skyrim. Captain, what should we do? She's not on the list.
Forget the list. She goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure it remains a return to Valenwood. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero. But a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war.
Okay, I
plunged
found a
Skyrim
list of
into
first
chaos,
edition
and
cards
now
for the future.
Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon
For
you.
the love of Talos, shut up
Salt,
and let's get
earth,
this over with.
Learn. As you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
Hi, how's it going? We're the Amazon Archer
You Imperial bastard!
this time.
Justice!
I couldn't think of any other Archer or Wood Elf
As
things for
fearless in
Yu-Gi-Oh.
death as he was in life.
Next, the Wood Elf.
I'm sure there's some that I just couldn't think of.
Did you hear that?
I said next prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
Can you hear me okay and everything? Just, it was a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
What in oblivion is that?
That's it.
Centuries. What do you
I can't
say?
remember. It was an effect monster. I just googled Yu-Gi-Oh Archer and it was one of the first ones that came up, so. That I recognized anyway. Oh, the character? It's just a Wood Elf Archer. I'm not putting much effort into these characters because they don't seem to have a very long half-life. We'll stand here for the legends don't burn down buildings.
Legends be true? Legends don't burn down villages.
Ooh, voice acting.
Just need to
It's easier to make that jump if I wait for the dragon to fly away, but who's got time for that?
You need to get over here. Now!
Ugh. I wish I could punch Alduin right now. Ooh. Should I keep just trying to do the main quest every time? Or should I try different quests? So, for now, I'm just kind of basing what the characters are going to do on what the race's description is, or whatever the card I can think of it does. And for this one, it was the Amazon Archer, so we're going to focus on archery, which may benefit me.
We'll meet again in Solitude, brother. Looks like we're the only ones who made it.
Yeah.
That thing was a dragon, no doubt. Just like the children's stories and the legends.
So far, I've had success with the barrow once,
We better get
but I
going.
don't think this one's going to do well because I'm going to only use archers and or arrows and daggers.
There you go. You may as well take on your skier. He
Although I could just use everything, but I think sticking to like a theme makes it more fun.
Get that armor on and give that axe a few swings. I'm going to see if I can find some way out of here.
What do you guys think?
Let's see about that gate.
Should I just try whatever tricks I can to win, or is it better if I just stick to whatever theme I think of for the character? Yeah. I think that's more fun too. Come on. So slow.
Damn. No way to open this from our side.
Yeah.
It's the
1v1 me, bro. Okay, 2v1 me, bro. Ah. Okay. Rayloff's got this. I should turn off the tutorial things. Those are annoying. Can I do that? Whoop, that's the wrong, all the wrong keys. I bet I can if in the settings, gameplay, sorted markers. It's not on here, unfortunately. Display. That sucks. Controls? Help. No. That sucks. Yeah. All right, and then for this one, since I'm doing like the ranger thing, should I try light armor this time, or should I keep doing heavy? Okay, let me grab this guy's light armor then, because I think this is still better than the Is it better than the this Imperial stuff's better? 51 versus 49, yeah, it is better. Okay. It's hard to be sneaky in the tutorial, but we're gonna try it anyway. What? How did I not know about this the entire time? Every time I've done this, I haven't looked at this chest. There's all kinds of stuff around here I could be taking. What? I've never went back here? I'm just gonna, well, I need to sell it. What boots? Heavy armor? The light boots? Yeah, the light boots are better. I already checked that one. And that one. Huh. Interesting. I didn't even think to go that way. Jesse, don't facepalm me. I'm challenging myself. Alright. How sneaky can I be? Can I sneak up and stab one of them? Or will I die horribly? Let's find out.
Damn, that dragon doesn't look easy.
Grab everything important and let's move. Dragon's burning everything to the ground.
Almost. I'm rolling around at the speed of sound. You can't even stop me. Do I have 2 daggers by chance? I do. Yeah, we're gonna do dual wield daggers and bows. And this seems to be actually doing quite a bit of damage. Somebody slammed the door behind me. I should check on that. Wooden plate. helpful. All those delicious tomato juices.
Let's get moving. What's the hurry?
Oh! Oh, magic is bad. Oh! Get him! Quit! Why do you only want my flesh? Tab, tab! I pressed tab! It wouldn't tab. Alright. Tutorial deaths don't count. We said that a while ago.
We'll meet again in Solomon.
If I die in Helgen, what stays in Helgen, what happens in Helgen stays in Helgen.
Looks like we're the only ones who made it. That thing was a dragon.
I'm not cheating, I promise. Tutorial deaths are okay.
Children's stories and the legends. The harbingers of the end times.
Gives you a little second to get used to what your limits are.
Come here. Let me see if I can
Oh,
get
shut
those
up,
bindings
cat.
out. There you go. You may as well take Gunjar's gear. He won't be needing it any.
I do hate that there's no, like, skip the tutorial save,
All right.
like there is in Oblivion. I'm just gonna drop those, because they are useless, and they don't even sell for anything.
Give that axe a few swings. I'm going to see if I can find some way out of here. Ah, this one's locked. Let's see. That gate. Ah, this one's locked. Let's see about that gate. Damn. No way to open this from our side.
Can I just, like, go back outside? I totally could just go back outside right now. I might have to try that. Just to see what happens if you do. I sneak attacked him.
Gods, no.
Yeah. I don't know how he didn't see me, you know, standing directly in front of him, but... Sneak attack.
Maybe one of these superior is the key. That's it. Come on, let's get out.
For victory and glory or whatever. I don't know what's a wood elf battle cry? For the trees! Okay.
Doesn't give up easily. Imperial dogs.
When sneak attack doesn't work, run and hide behind your friends. One thing that's gonna suck about doing the sneaky route is if I bring friends, they're just gonna ruin it immediately as soon as combat starts. So, in Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh.
See if you can find any potions. We'll need them.
You know, that's a good question. How, like... He just immediately tries to attack me, but I could just be, like... Just a random guy that, you know, a new recruit that was just here. I'm sure not every Imperial knows each other. Oh. Okay. Based on previous lessons, handle this with some sort of okay, sneaking is pointless. Yeah. Don't let the magic fingers touch you. It hurts. That's a good life lesson. Just don't let people with magic fingers touch you.
Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this cage.
I don't care.
It's locked. See if you can get it open with
Fine.
some picks.
I just want this to be over, but I also do know I need money. And these things sell for a decent amount at the beginning. But lockpicking in this version is a nightmare.
We might need that gold.
So even if I do get past the first dragon, I still have to get to frickin' High Hrothgar and past that one ice troll. And that's always a pain. Or not, it's not a nice troll, it's just a regular troll. Yeah, to what? The troll?
Orders are to wait until General Tullius arrives.
I'm not waiting to be killed by a dragon. We need to fall back.
Just give the general some time.
Yeah, that's gonna be so hard. Ah. What powers do I have, real quick? Animal command and... Oh, I can't get diseased. You know, it'd be a lot easier to not stab my friends if they didn't walk in front of me. Items. Weapons. Oh, I got one steel dagger. Heck yeah. And you get to see my master marksman skills here. Which are not very good. Yeah. That is true, and skeevers as well. Okay, I wasted all my arrows.
Let's go on ahead. See if the way is clear.
I wonder if it'll work on that bear at the beginning. I'm gonna try it.
Let's see where this goes.
When I get to the bear. I've also used it to get mammoths to attack the giants for me before. To get the giant loot. But it's also can backfire. Oh, I forgot to favorite the bow. Oh god. Friends. Help.
Hey, what?
Oh, they probably can't fit through here. Oh no, they definitely can. Get him!
For Skyrim!
There we go. When I first played Skyrim, I hated these guys because they're gross and scary spiders. That would have been hilarious. I think if I died twice during the tutorial, I have to start over.
I hate those damn things. Too many eyes, no?
That character's doomed if they can't survive the tutorial twice. Alright, we're gonna shoot it once. Twice. Become my friend, bear. I just wanted to level up my bow skills on the bear. All right, and we made it out of the tutorial. Safe and sound. Whee! For the third time. I make good choices. Okay, and for this one, I'm gonna level up, I guess. Because I want to check something. Health. So since we're going with like the sneaky route, I think the thief stone will be the one I pick. Because that'll have sneak and archery. It won't have the daggers, but everything else. And the light armor? Yeah. We're definitely going to go with the thief stone this time. Give me your wings. Doo-doo-doo. Why is it giving me this music? Okay. That was intense music for nothing to be happening. What the heck? Alright, where's that wolf? I know there's one around here. And I would like to find it before it finds me. Where are you? Oh. What's detecting me? I don't like it. Oh. That guy. I don't care about him. Or I could just hide in the water. But I think fighting the wolf is the brave option, and I'm brave. I'm not a scared. I say as I continue to cower near the water. Okay. The more I do this, the more brave I get, which isn't always a good thing.
New to Riverwood? If you're looking for work, go see Rayloff? How do you... You did? No, sorry. But in times like these, a drag, it would explain what I saw earlier. Flying down the valley. I don't know. Things just go... The Jarl... We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt. I'm glad to help any way I can. Good day.
What's GOG? I actually do not know what that is. You can also buy the anthology, which has all of them. Except for ESO. But no one cares about ESO anyway. Shit. Where is it? Steam is probably easier, and you can get, like, mods and stuff easy. Ha. Come on, Wolf. Where you going now? Where's he going? I got it. Safety. The daggers are nice because they are so quick, and with the dual wielding, it does quite a bit of damage. I can't even. I feel like that deer could fuck me up. I'm gonna go stab the giant with my stabbers, as requested. What broke? Oh, yeah. I hit him in the head with an arrow. Yeah, I don't care about what you have to say. Ah.
Yourself well. You could make for a What's the hurry? I'll take my
I gotta run off and die. I don't have time for you. I have places to be, things to stab, and things to be stabbed by. If I ever make it to level 10, I'm not allowed to fast travel anymore. If I make it that far.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Okay. Hey, if you were a giant that took an arrow to the face and then was threatened by my stabbers, you would stand there stunned in fear also.
But we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
Look at these stabbers. They're so scary.
It's not easy being a woman in Skyrim.
I'm also a small wood elf woman that's very short. She's very short.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon.
That makes it more intimidating.
Nothing? There's no... My lord, please. Understanding this is no time for rash action. Be taken to I just think we need more information before we act.
What's the meaning of this interruption?
Tried to escape her.
Jarl Balgruuf is
Her
not
slow,
seeking
threatening
business.
walk found me.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then.
So,
The Jarl
you
will
were
want
at
to speak to
Helgen.
you personally.
You saw this dragon with your own eyes? I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If
The
that
Jarl of
dragon is
Falkreath
lurking in the
will view
mountains,
that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people.
These people love to talk.
Irileth, send a detachment.
And
to
he seems like
Riverwood
he's
at
very
once.
concerned about this in that position he's sitting in.
If you'll excuse me,
Oh, that's
I'll
cool.
return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done.
Make sure to get Skyrim Special Edition because it looks nicer.
You've done Whiterun a service. And I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me.
So I have Skyrim VR on the PS4, and I bet that would be insane.
Perhaps.
Like, with this challenge.
Let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors.
Yeah, just imagine if I streamed like this every time. And then he walks so slow. Do you think he just has muscle issues? Like,
But I don't want to be patient. I want to dress right now. Father promised. All you ever do is complain about
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
Come to Dragon's Reach to... Yes. Well, when I say straight to the point, I, go to Bleak Falls Barrow. Find this tablet.
This is a
no doubt
priority
in the
now.
main chamber.
Anything bringing you...
he's still talking. I don't even care. I'm a very rude person. They're just like in the middle of a sentence. Once I hear the important bit, I just walk away. Alright. Should I even bother trying to stock up? I should at least sell what I got. I should take... I should. I probably need arrows, and maybe I can get some better weapons and stuff, and... yeah. Better daggers. Another steel one anyway.
I know your family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford that. What's the hurry?
Okay. Bellathor, my good friend.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
I work for Bellathor.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second.
That's
A bit
creepy.
of this and a bit of that.
I don't want to buy your sister. I just want to sell you some armor. Do you want 5 swords that may or may not have blood on them? How about a bloody mace or axe? Or 2 bows? And some bloody armor. A helmet. That. A torturer's hood. That's a good value. I need everything else. I don't need 6 iron daggers. Alright, what do you got? What do you got for me? You got anything good? You got steel arrows. Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to the other person. They might have, they'll probably have better stuff. He was still talking, so he came outside with me to be confused. War Madons. I know it's War Maidens. I do, but I can't afford fancy steel arrows. How many arrows do I have? 12? Yeah, that won't be enough. I would like that hunting bow. And that steel dagger. The steel dagger, that's cheap. I can afford that. We can buy that, and then we can buy some arrows. I could buy all these arrows. Let's buy just 50. For now, if I can. And then I can get the hunting bow. Hello.
Good doing business.
Oh, I can sell my other bow now, too, and my other dagger.
You look like maybe.
And then buy some more arrows. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, I wasn't done.
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Did not survive the tutorial, but tutorial deaths don't count. What happens in Helgen stays in Helgen.
Until next time.
The Jarl has finally agreed to send you back to Riverwood.
Yes, Housecarl. We'll leave immediately. It's just us against the dragon.
Okay. Time for the barrow. Nothing bad could possibly happen. Alright, we're gonna level up also. I probably should save it, but I really want the perks. Alright, we're gonna take a sneak perk this time. And a bow. A bow perk. We're gonna try this and see how it goes. Because when you're doing this Skyrim Legendary Scavenger challenge, that's what I'm calling it. I need to think of a catchier name, but it's all about min-maxing, you know? Min-maxing never goes wrong. You know, I just realized I forgot to pay for a bodyguard to protect my body, and I kind of like my body to be protected. Oops. This is gonna be bad. But how far are stabbers and light armor gonna get me when a big sword, healing spells, and heavy armor did not get me very far? Alright, we're gonna try these guys outside and see how well that goes. Oh, I forgot to favorite my other bow. I could ever remember the controls for this. I was gonna use my bow, I just didn't have it equipped. Or favorited yet. Yeah, I'm just a crazy lady with 2 knives and a bow. Alright. Alright, he's on the tree. I can't see him, though. That did not do enough damage. Okay. That did not work. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Where'd he go? Alright. Well, that lasted. That's got to be a new record. I tried to dodge the power attack, okay?
Afford to send anyone else.
Oh, it won't even let... I have to go to the main menu every time. I did try to dodge the tower attack. I dodged a bunch of them, and then 3 of them hit me and I was dead. Okay. So, what am I making this time? Let's see. Do you want to roll a die so you can be involved? Or do you want me to use the random generator I found online?
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood.
9. Okay.
Lokir
I feel
of
like we got 9
Rorikstead.
before,
No, I'm not a
but I'm
rebel.
okay with
You
it.
can't do this. Halt! You're not gonna kill me.
Archers!
9 will be the second to last one.
Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward. Who are you?
Alright. No, we have not gotten Redguard yet. Okay, what are Redguards known for? I don't know. What's a Yu-Gi-Oh card that we can make into a Redguard from? Or whatever. Warriors? What's a warrior? Oh! I know. There's a bunch of warriors in Yu-Gi-Oh! There's this one I saw a minute ago. I'm thinking maybe he could be either the... Where's that one I saw? He could be the Axe Raider. No, that's more of a Nord, I think. Maybe... Oh! Big Shield Gardner. Okay. So he's gonna be
What are you doing here,
just
Red
shields,
You a
shield
sailor?
dash.
A sailor from Stros Mackay? Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure he remains returned to Hammerfell. Follow the captain,
Big
prisoner.
Shield Gardner. Oh, Gearfried the Iron Knight would have been great.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne.
Okay.
You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos.
So I can't use just shields. Skyrim doesn't like that. That would go so bad. I wouldn't be able to deal any damage. I'd live a while. I wouldn't get very far though.
Yes, General Tullius.
What weapon would Gearfried would
As we
Gardner
commend your
use?
souls to Aetherius, blessings of the eight divines upon
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over with.
As you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning.
I'm looking him up real quick.
My ancestors are smiling at me,
Oh.
Imperials. Can you say the same?
Yeah, he literally just uses a shield.
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the Red Guard.
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
I said, next, prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
I probably just use like a sword and shield. Or should I use two dual shields and see what happens?
Sentries, what do you see?
Will it even let you equip two shields? Shield and just a dagger? Okay. So I like to picture that like I jump out there, I run across the dragon's neck, jump off into the building. Because I think that would be super fun to picture it that way. Okay, so here's one Skyrim DLC that I think they missed out on. That would have been a great opportunity. With the Hearthfire, you know, you're making nails and building a house. They should let you purchase the land of Helgen, clear it out from bandits, and then run it like you know, rebuild it and run it like a town. I think that would have been a super fun DLC idea.
We'll meet again.
But they're always afraid to let you rebuild the destroyed towns in Elder Scrolls games. They never let you do it.
Looks like we're the only ones who made it. That thing was a dragon, no doubt. Just like the children's stories and the legends. The harbingers.
Make a spike bat.
We better get moving.
This isn't
Here.
Fallout.
See if I can get those bindings off.
Free me.
There you go. You may as well take Gunjar's gear. He won't be needing it anymore.
I mean,
that armor on. Give that axe a few swings. I'm going to see if I can find some way out of here. Let's see about that gate.
That a nail bat would be interesting. They do have that one spiky shield in this game. I don't remember where to find it. I don't think it's in the main quest though. That you get the spiky shield.
Damn. No way to open this from our side.
Come on,
Imperials,
soldier! Keep moving!
take cover.
Hey Jesse, have you ever played Kingdom Come Deliverance?
You get first.
Oh gosh, don't die already. Don't die. We're just gonna hang over here and loot some stuff. He seems to have this under control. What do I got for powers? Oops. Adrenaline rush. That'll be so useful. Oops, I did that in the wrong hand. Well, that's fine.
Damn you.
Okay. Okay, Big Shield Garden is definitely going to be heavy armor again. Because, you know, I'm all about shields. Why wouldn't that be heavy armor? I threw my clothes at him. Did that help distract him?
That's all you've got? I've been wounded worse by better.
Come on, let's get out of here before the dragon breathes more power down our heads.
All right.
Damn, that dragon doesn't give up easy.
Get him.
To the Empire!
It's nothing.
I have made an observation that since I started theming the characters around whatever card I name them after, I'm doing a lot worse.
See if you can find any potions.
I'm not sure if that has anything to do with it, or if I just got lucky the first time, because orcs are tough. They're a little bit meatier. My calling. Okay, we have a shield. That means shield and knife now. Yeah, that's true. Well, I just have to hope I can theme a guy around a card that will use different tactics. I thought about doing the flame swordsman, but I can't enchant, so I can't make a fire sword.
Looks like there's something in this cage. It's locked. See if you can get it open with some...
I don't think I'm wearing shoes.
Might need that go. But once we get out, grab anything useful and let's go.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not wearing shoes. I was wearing the wrong helmet. Garoozes. I was thinking about doing the Black Luster Soldier, but Lusty Soldier. Because of the Lusty Argonian Maid, but that makes Garoozes makes more sense. What is... I have to look up what that card is again, though. I don't remember enough about it.
Better to stick together down here. Come on, hurry up. This way.
Oh yeah, just the big axe guy. That's perfect. Heavy armor, big axe, just like the tiger axe, but
Orders are to wait until General Tully is
that looks like a one-handed axe.
waiting to be killed by a dragon. We need to fall.
Oh shit. No, you don't. You'll just stand back up and attack me. They always say that they're gonna yield, and then they never do. I honestly thought that the oh, come on, guys. Where are you? That the Dragonborn was gonna last. The orc was gonna last a lot longer than he did. Okay, I don't know about this knife thing. I might use swords. I'm stuck. There we go.
Let's see where this goes.
I told you I was gonna try it. The whole point of this is to make it hard, but I think it's already, honestly, hard enough. Oh. Where's my friend at? I should wait for him to catch up before fighting the big ones. Okay.
I hate those damn things. Too many eyes, you know?
Yeah, I don't trust anything with more than 2 eyes. That's exactly how you put it. Okay. Are you here, friend? No, he's not. I'm just gonna... I never sneak past it.
There's a bear just ahead. See her? I'd rather not tangle with her right now.
How do you know it's a girl?
Try to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow. Watch where you step. Phew. That was close.
Was it, though? Okay. Now, you guys are going to start getting sick of seeing the first 30 minutes of this game over and over again. That one, the last one, that was the one that got it. I'm kind of surprised I was able to find that. All right. You think I could shoot those guys from here? Well, somebody's warning me to back off. Probably back off. Yeah. Got him. Whenever I play Skyrim, normally I always take the Thief Stone for sneak. I always come and switch it a lot too, actually. I'll come and get the mage one when I'm trying to do enchanting. Because that takes forever to level up. And smithing for... Those all take forever to level up. There is that one stone that does all of them by 15% instead of 20 too. So that's cool. Oh yeah, there's a wolf here somewhere along this road. We're gonna take the shore again. I believe if I run with the water, there's a way to make you move faster. Actually, just gonna go right up here. By the end of this, I'm gonna be able to speed run the tutorial.
Did I see you talking to Sven?
New to Riverwood? Rayloff? How? If you really are Rayloff's... But that... It would explain what I saw earlier. I don't know. Things just... The Jarl... We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops we can.
I'm also gonna do my level. Which way should I go according to this sign? This way. No, it doesn't say this way, but... Can I get it? Got him. Whew. Oh, I don't quite need it yet. I'm gonna do it anyway. And... Doo-doo. Did I equip a dagger? I did. I didn't mean to equip the dagger. Got him. And I only a little bit almost died. Okay, I think I'm gonna definitely try to get money for the backup this time. I was honestly afraid of that fall damage. I don't know what fall damage is like yet. If I die from fall damage, I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna go shield bash the giant till it dies.
I'll tear you to pieces.
Oh, he was aggroing me for a second. That I don't like that. I did it. I killed it. By myself. And now they're gonna come talk to me, and I don't like it when they talk to me. No. No! She's still following me! Guards, help! I'm being chased by a crazy woman.
Hold. City's closed with the dragon's about.
She followed me all the way to the door.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent...
They're worse than the missionaries. She followed me
If you
inside.
wish to hunt with
Pay
me,
whatever
your
it
feet
takes,
need to
but
be...
we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon.
It's like that one guard in Oblivion that will actually follow you into an Oblivion gate during that one quest. Like, he'll come find you, and it was during the Thieves Guild, I think. He'll follow you anywhere in the game. Normally, if you're being chased by guards and you jump into an Oblivion gate, they won't go in, but this one will.
What would you have me do then? Nothing?
My
What's the
lord,
meaning of this interruption?
this is no time
Jarl
to
Balgrup
mash
is
matters.
not receiving
I just think we
visitors.
need more information before we act.
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers.
this
You know about Helgen? The Jarl
So,
will want
you
to
were in
speak to you
Helgen?
personally.
You saw
Approach.
this dragon with your own eyes? By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
What's this for? I can't use this. I don't understand. I don't like it. God, you're so slow.
Send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Brigands I can handle.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
Gone mad, I say.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out. Here. There. Come. Let's go find Farengar.
This is gonna be a...
Wizard.
Okay, well now I can walk as slowly as you.
Standing around is rubbish.
We should be taken to fight with the Stormcloaks.
How much are you carrying, man? That you can't walk. Oh, he's carrying the weight of this town on his shoulders. That's why he's walks so slow.
Farengar. I think I found someone who
Sorry
can
to
get
interrupt,
dragons
but I'm carrying too much to run.
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. You know, if you've got the aptitude,
with
you
all
should
the
join the
details.
mages.
That didn't really
So the
help,
Jarl
but...
thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the... Well, when I say fet, straight to the... I, learned of a certain stone
This is a
tablet
priority.
that be housed in Bleak.
In-
I have a solution to this problem. Can I take another one? Nope.
Dragonstone. It's
Hmm. I definitely will. Probably when I get either a dark elf or a high elf, I'll do like the dark magician, and I'll do a magic only one. Yeah, I'm just doing it based on whatever race I get. Alright, I'm quite a bit overweight, so let's drop. I don't want to drop any of this.
in a map of Dragon Burial.
Quickly, before it's
Ah.
too late.
Then dancing elf. What's dancing elf? Again.
Bleak
This
Falls
is a
Skyrim.
priority.
Of course, Jarl. Anything we can use to fight us.
Oh, was the one of the just the ball of light with wings? That one. Basically Navi.
We are but maggots, writhing in the filth of our own corruption.
Be careful.
Okay, dancing elf if I get a high elf, and then the dark magician if I get a dark elf.
I don't suppose you want to buy something this time?
Just browsing. Forgot to be kind. Someone will take mercy on me and spare a few cents.
Oh, really?
If they do, I promise you I'll get you something for once.
Buy easier, I will.
Forbidden Kingdom? Do you mean Forbidden Memories?
Take a good look around. I'm
Actually,
sure
it's
you'll
called
find what you're
Yu-Gi-Oh!
looking for.
Forbidden Memories.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Hey, I can sometimes, not lately.
Trinkets,
Okay, I'm
odds
saving
and
up
ends.
for a bodyguard. I got enough for a bodyguard. We're gonna go get a bodyguard, and then we're gonna go to...
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market.
Shut
I'm
up.
Sure we've got something you need.
Nothing of ours.
Wait, 7 a.m. or 7 p.m.?
Hello, friend. In the
Oh, wow. So you, like... Did you, like, stay up all night, or did you just get up?
Do you get to the... Oh, it took years, but I earned my way to the top. I own
Blade,
Silver Oak Farm.
you have chosen wisely. Lead on, and I shall follow. The Jarl has finally agreed to send you
Oh. Well, I don't blame you for being tired. I wake up at 6 a.m. every day for work. But when I say I wake up at 6 a.m., I wake up and I walk down and I lay on the couch until I have to go to work. Because I can't fall asleep completely on the couch, so it makes it easier for me to get up. I don't know. I have a weird thing that I just always do that.
Ain't every day we get visitors.
Got anything good here? Better shield. Do you mind if I do a crime? Yeah, that's nice. Like, it'd be so hard to do that, like, with two, you know, if working. Kids are difficult. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, I would, yeah, I don't have any kids yet. I am terrified of them. Especially babies. Babies scare me. Okay, that wolf's dead. To be honest. Babies scare the crap out of me. I've never really been around babies much, so, like, I don't know how to, like, take care of a baby at all. I can't tell where I'm hitting. Not them, apparently. I got one! Okay. I've been made.
Give up while you still can.
What the?
Ah. I keep hitting the key right above tab all the time, and I don't mean to. Alright. Followers and bows, man. The only way I can even really do this. The follower is so absolutely necessary. So I'm going to try to kill the guys outside. Then I'm going to go back and sell some stuff. And I'm going to wait 1 hour to heal up. Oh, now you move right as I walk up here, huh? Jerk. Where's the rest of them? There's one there. Try to get a better vantage point here. They've got the high ground. Not great for me. Also, okay, there we go. Got one. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God. And you're all the way back here. What a great ally you have got. I'm not going to be able to lose him, am I?
I'm going to put you down.
Oh, of course it's the two-handed one that's fighting me.
Tell you what, stop running so I can stab you in the back. Do your best.
Oh. I did it. I killed them. I don't think I killed a single one of them. But I did it. I did it, guys. Me. All by myself. Where did it go? There. Alright. I'm gonna go sell some stuff. Wait, I'm gonna go discover the barrow first. I don't know if I think I have, because it's filled in. Yeah, I have. Alright. Sell some stuff first. Get potions. Potions and arrows. I've got messages from my wife. Whoop, 24 hours is too many hours. Okay. Okay.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Everything's for sale. Take a look.
According to Forbes, they give you better prices when you put your weapons away. Whoop, I meant to click on...
A bit of this and a bit of that.
I don't really love the way the menu works on PC. That's everything I have to sell. You got potions of healing, 52 gold each.
Do come back.
Okay. Ah, man.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. You look rather pale. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Why else would I walk into your store? I should buy that. And then buy the potions. Except it's too expensive. I can't afford to.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Alright. So, we're all geared up. How many arrows do I have? Okay, I got plenty of arrows. Alright, so I'm gonna actually stop for today. And we will continue the adventure of the Shield Gardener and the next one. And then when he dies very quickly, because we know that's how that's gonna go. Oh, hi Sarah, welcome back. You came just in time for me to be leaving, actually. So yeah. Thank you for watching. We'll continue. Hopefully I'll have time tomorrow. I gotta do some math homework tomorrow. But then after that, should be good to do some more of this. If not, for sure this weekend, if I can't get to it this week. We'll continue the adventure. And maybe we'll get to do an all mage on the next run. I think I don't know if I should keep rolling or if I should cheat it just to do an all mage for you guys. But, yeah, I am tired. I've been, I worked 9 hours today and then did homework for 3. So, I'm gonna go eat a lean cuisine and go to bed. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Bye.